All right, we're going to work with slope-intercept form. This is slope-intercept form. Does anybody know why it's called slope-intercept form? What do you think, Garrett?
Because, like, the M is the slope and then, like, the B is the intercept.
Right on.
Oh!
You can exactly see, if it's written in this form, what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. Remember, when you're graphing, you begin with B. Begin with B. Okay? All right, so here we go. This is kind of what we're going to work with today. Y equals mx plus b. Slope-intercept form. We just started, so be timing. Begin with B. Begin with B. Okay? Ladies? All right, here we go. Identify the slope and the y-intercept of the line. Now, yesterday it was kind of cool with highlighters. I don't have highlighters, but maybe you can underline it. So that means you've got to rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. It means you have to solve for y, so it looks like y equals mx plus b. You could just underline, that's okay. So, is this in y equals mx plus b form? No. So we got to get y by itself so we can recognize the slope and the intercept. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides. I get 3y equals negative x plus 9. 3y equals negative x plus 9. Now I divide everything by 3. And I get y equals, here's another one of those weird things that, you know, let's just put a 1 there. Let's just write negative 1/3 x plus 3. Okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, can I recognize the slope and the y-intercept now?
Yes.
Yeah, look at that. Okay, the slope is what?
3.
No, it's
No,
not.
never mind, it's negative 1/3.
The slope is negative 1/3. The y-intercept is 3. So I'm going to write that somewhere. I'll write it up here. M equals negative 1/3 and B equals 3. Aren't they pretty colors? Okay. The guys are like, yeah, whatever. All right, here we go. Hey, do we have to do any work for this one?
No.
Nope. It's already in y equals mx plus b form.
That should be like the test.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
M and b. So the slope
Start a movement.
equals 5, and the b, the y-intercept, equals negative 3. M equals slope equals 5. Okay, we got to work this a little bit. We got to get it into y equals mx plus b. It is not right now. Need y by itself. So I'm going to subtract 3x. I still have negative 3y equals negative 3x plus 12. Now what? Divide by negative 3. I'm getting closer. What is negative 3 divided by negative 3?
1.
It is. I'll write the 1. You don't have to, but I'm going to write it. You could just write x. It's fine. All right, it's in the right form now, isn't it? I can easily recognize my slope and my y-intercept right there. So I'm going to say m equals 1, b equals negative 4. Yeah, do you see it? Okay, so this is one thing you have to do, practice. Ready? Let's move on. I took, you guys, and I did, when you're doing your work later today, this is from 4.5, this is from 4.5. I kind of labeled in the notes what section it's from. So if it helps. All right. Graph, label. Oh, I forgot to label last hour. At this point, you could. This is what I added in here. If you have a highlighter, good. If not, underline. At this point, you can choose to use a baby table if you have to graph, or the slope and the intercept. Think about what form it is and what would be easiest. Take a look at this one. Is this in y equals mx plus b? No. You could put it there, but I think it's just easier to do what? Make a baby table. Make a baby table. All you need is 2 points. That's it. You just need 2 points. Make a baby table.
Like in the class, like dollar store hats, like the little visors.
That'd be fun. I wish we had time for that. See? So, if I stick 0 in for y, this goes away. What is x? 4. If I stick 0 in for x, what would y be? 2. I have 2 points. I can graph the line. Hey, you know what? So what if it goes off your graph? So what? 1, 2, 3, just make a point there. I don't care. Okay? Does it disturb you?
Yeah.
Just as long as you're generally in the right area, I don't care. 4, 0, 0, 2. Okay? Nice, negative. Hey, wait, stop, time out. Can you tell the way this is written whether it's going to be positive or negative? No. You can only tell if it's in slope-intercept form. Okay? So, hey, let's do this. Look at this. This is in y equals mx plus b form. Okay? Begin with b. This is your first point on the graph. It's on the y-axis, so you count up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0, 5. How do I get my second point? This is your slope. From this point, you go down to over 1. Use your slope, negative 2, over 1, down to over 1. Nice, negative.
That's not very nice if you're like
Or an inkjet printer to print an 18-page report. The laser printer prints 6 pages per minute. Change this. I meant to change this to 4. It's just ugly if we leave it at 4.5. Let's change it to 4. Change those two. The models give the number of pages P left to print after T minutes. So, we need to graph this. So let's graph this. Let's start with this one. What form is that in? It's in y equals mx plus b, isn't it? So where do I start? Where do I start?
18.
At 18 on the y-axis. This is pages, and this is time. Pages and time. So I start at 18, but stop and take a look. This goes up by what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 18 would be right there. What's my slope? Nope, this one right here. It's telling me to go down 6 and over 1. Take a look at your graph so you don't screw up. 2, 4, 6 over 1.
Sounds like a workout.
2, 4, 6 over 1. 2, 4, 6 over 1. And you stop there. Well, we got rap and we got working out today. Okay? All right, so this one is my laser. I'm going to write laser right here. Stay with me. Focus, focus, focus. Okay. Inkjet. All right, where do I start here? Same place, right? I still start at 18 here. But instead, I'm going to do what? go down 4 over 1. Okay? So start at 18, 2, 4 over 1, 2, 4 over 1, 2, 4 over 1, 2, 4 over 1. Up, this is going to be about halfway on that one. You see what I did? Started at 18, down 4 over 1, down 4 over 1. All right, let's connect that. This is the inkjet. Pardon me? It's all right. Take a look at this question right here. This shouldn't be down this low, but this actually goes with that graph. See if you can figure it out. How many minutes do you save using the laser printer? 0.5 minutes is what you're saving. If you just look at this axis right here, you're saving 1.5 minutes. Oh, that looks like Minitex. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. All right, here we go. Another example. A violin teacher charges a one-time sheet music fee of $20 for adults and no fee for children. The charge per hour is $20 for both children and adults. The cost C for children for N lessons is this. So I'm going to write this down here. That's for children. That's for children. For adults, it's still $20 an hour, but adults have to pay a $20 flat fee. Oh, what kind of equation is that? No, what'd you do yesterday? Direct variation.
Good job.
Where does the graph go here? Through what? Starts at 0, 0, doesn't it? And it goes up 20 and over 1. Make sure you're doing it the right spot. Up 20 over 1, up 20 over 1.
Okay, wait. Yeah, it's gonna be 45 degrees. I know
You got to stay with us. This goes forever because there's no limit on how many lessons they can take. Correct?
Yeah, what
Well, you know what I mean. Or they're not children anymore, or whatever. Okay. That's the children graph.
Does it count if you're a child at heart? No.
Good question. I don't know.
you should ask them.
How is this one different? Where do we start with this graph?
20.
Yes, because it's y equals mx plus b. We start at 20. But it's the same slope. It's up 20 over 1, up 20 over 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the adult.
Let's down and say we did it.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, what's the only difference between those graphs? Because it's 2020.
Oh, I see what I did. No, I didn't.
Hey, come back to me. What can we say about, what's the difference in costs? There's only one difference. What is it? $20. It's $20 more for adults.
We didn't have to graph it.
I know. Each time. It's $20 more for adults each time. And you don't really have to graph that to answer that question. Yeah, lessons are expensive. You better be thanking your parents if you're taking lessons.
Or you can just go to quality 16.
Tutoring, lessons, all that's expensive.
Yeah, you watch a movie for 7 hours.
Okay,
Like, and I see.
pause. That's 4.5. 4.7 is a little shorter, but let's stand up. Stand up, everybody stand up. Stretch.
Yes.
Turn around a couple times. Wake up. Do some jumping jacks.
Wait, is today?
You don't go live.
Today's not the 30th.
Today's the 29th.
That's what I thought. There's that. Okay.
Yeah, don't take too long.
That's why I